Hello, we are talking about Married at First Sight Australia episode 7. What are your first thoughts?
Not as dramatic as I was expecting, actually. I thought it was going to be way more dramatic with the revelations so far, but no.
I don't know. I personally see it as very revealing.
It's revealing. I just thought it was going to be more drama, more people arguing and all that kind of stuff, but no, that's fine.
Well, Revelations doesn't have to be loud.
Give over. What do you mean loud?
I mean, I have been talking about how producers have screwed Luke
Right.
by pairing with Mel,
Yeah.
and I had my doubts that they would have known that something is off with this woman.
Yeah, that came to light today, didn't it?
She has some serious
Issues?
issues.
Very concerning tendencies.
Yeah, and I don't know this thing like the stalking.
Mm.
Imagine if it's a man.
Well, yeah. What's the TV show? You. I haven't
Yeah,
seen it, but I've heard about it.
yeah, yeah. It's like, I mean, looking at the audition, I can tell that there is something wrong about her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, there's something
she
not
has
quite
some
right.
issues, like, and she fucking lies. When did you last contact your ex?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, definitely not long ago.
Probably like yesterday.
It might be.
So do you want to start a roundup with Luke and Mel then, or do you want to save them?
Yeah, let's start with Luke and Mel. And see, this is where what I do not understand. Maybe Luke is really too nice of a guy
Mm.
because he's not there for the clout. Like, he's not that big about being on TV.
Yeah. He's got his life at home. He's happy with it. He's settled.
Yeah, so what is stopping him from leaving?
Well, yeah, fair point.
I think he's too nice of a guy.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy, and also he's gone on there with a reason in mind, hasn't he? Maybe he is genuinely there for love. Doesn't want to give up too soon. He wants to at least give it a fair go and have a crack at it and make it work if he can. But you can't do that really if it's not.
Yeah,
Never mind if you're saying, "Oh, I'm really struggling to maintain positivity every day. It's getting hard." Turns around to the camera. That's giving me the ick.
oh my
Like,
god,
grow up.
yeah, it's just one of those things. This is on the producers who matched them.
Oh
I
yeah,
think, yeah, we should pin it on them because it's not on Mel. She should not be on the show, and they have put her and they have offered Luke as the sacrifice. Thank you.
yeah, definitely. Now, the producers do these auditions, don't they? And there must be multiple rounds. I don't doubt that they get people saying things that many people would consider to be red flags. But as soon as someone says about, oh, what was the conversation? The positive feedback from ex-boyfriends, ex-partners. It's like, well, none of them have ever called me a psycho or a stalker. But then she basically said she is both of those things, but she's not, but she is. And then she admitted to Luke that her and her friends used to go around stalking their ex boyfriends in rotation from 1 month to another, depending on who was most heartbroken at that time. And it's like, as soon as that came up in the audition, they should have gone, no, you're not going any further. That's nuts. Get out. And she can get even further out because that part of the audition looked like it was over a Teams call.
Yeah, and yeah, this is on producers. They want
Oh,
drama,
yeah.
they got drama, but
The
it
thing is, they want drama. They've got some kind of drama, but what happens if it ends up in a bloody court case for her stalking? Like, have they really thought this through?
I mean, her access need to take a order. What is that order? I don't like.
Like a restraining order.
Yeah,
And maybe they have. It's possible that they already have.
maybe. All right. Now that Luke has finally went and is staying with his friend for a couple of nights, which is a really good thing for him.
Yeah, actually, when they went into the apartment for the first time, and they were like, "Oh, look at this, and this is nice, and that's nice." I'm like, "Oh," and then saying about the sofa area, like, I think it was her. I think she said, "Oh, this area is quite nice." I was waiting for her to go, and that's where you're sleeping, or I wonder if your apartment's going to be the same, and like kick him out.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's there because she wanted a fairy tale. She did not get it. I think she just went TV
Yeah.
because somebody like Bradley. I
Well, if
don't
she's
know.
seen Bradley Cooper in recent months after his seemingly multiple rounds of plastic surgery, she'd change her mind because that man has transformed into something garish.
Yeah, no comments on that. Let's move on to the next couple to talk about. Let's
um,
talk about a good couple, Steven and Rachel.
Stephen and Rachel, yeah, I I don't know. They seem to be still getting on really well, and I thought his feedback to the camera about her audition video was really quite sweet and touching, and same in reverse from her about his comments about himself. They're both very negative about themselves and their bodies, and it's nice. It's not good to have, but it's nice in a way that they've got that in common, so they can relate to each other. And when they would talk about it together, it seemed like it got quite deep and quite emotional, but it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It's like a good growth piece for them.
Yeah, I have my concerns about Rachel, but they're doing well, and
Yeah.
it's nice to see that there are a lot of men that struggle. It's just that women come on to social medias and shout
Yeah, women talk about it. Men really don't talk about it much at all.
because it's shameful.
Well, yeah, but women talk about it more openly now. But once upon a time, I bet it was a shameful topic.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, but let's move on to next couple.
Wait, you
Yeah,
forgot about something really important. Someone really important?
the fish. Yeah, I mean,
As
that's a
soon as they
cute
went to go
thing.
and get fish, it reminds me of an earlier season. Was it Jamie and her partner? They went and got two fish, and I think they called them fish and chip.
Yeah, might be. I just don't remember, but I know that they.
I also thought it was a bit ironic that they went and got a pet fish and goes fishing and catches fish every weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do that deep.
It's not talking about like the psychological motivation. It's just a bit ironic.
I mean,
Not
if you
everything
want
you
to
have to
get,
deeply examine.
yeah, but as a couple, if you want to do some
It's something cute.
nice, cute, yeah, fish is the easiest thing.
Okay. Who do you want next? Do you want a couple we didn't see much of, or you want something a bit juicier?
Let's talk about a couple we see much of.
Steve and Rebecca? Or more mature couple, as the experts keep calling them.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say because they didn't really show them.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really show like half fair. I don't know, maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not much at all.
Yeah, I think it just seemed to be going well.
Hmm.
And tomorrow's episode, there'll be something, but
Yeah.
we'll leave it there.
And
And
then Julia and Grayson?
Julie and Grayson, yeah, they're, I don't know, doing some weird
Like
dance,
static dance.
static dance, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't think she's feeling it. I think she's half feeling it. Like Grayson, he just looks down.
Do you think so? I think he
Yeah,
looks alright.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, there is something really dragging him down. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm feeling it from here, and she might be feeling it from there because things have been amicable, but there has been no.
Yeah, like they were sleeping apart, weren't they? I don't know, maybe they're just trying to build that solid foundation. I'm going to be the optimist on this. We'll just see what
Yeah, I don't know. I
happens.
just.
What about Chris and Brooke?
This is. We know Chris. Chris is Chris. There is no filter to his mouth.
Yeah, Chris is Chris.
Yeah, and how do I see? Brooke, the very first chance to take a dig at him, took it really hard. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, her audition is about her biggest tick and her biggest wound is cheating. By now, she knows Chris is a faithful guy
Well, yeah, she does, but
and he gives everything there is. Like, you can see the effort is when she kind of took that thing at him, like took a shot at him, it really broke his heart and he's really down. And it's just locker room talk. He's
locker room
single
talk can be
kid.
really damaging. I'm not going to get into that because it's going to be quite a big topic, and I feel we'd have quite conflicting views on that personally.
No,
But
see it as this way. How many women do you see on social media bashing for the looks, for every other
me
quality?
personally,
And that is acceptable, but I don't know, it's one of those things. Is it something nice and is it like not hurtful. No, it is hurtful and it is kind of wild to say that, but it's just, yeah, it's one of those things. Chris is Chris like that, and I don't know, he needs some femininity, but Brookie is this woman that I don't know, like, yeah, a man cannot cheat, a man cannot be like, I don't know, she either she wants to be single or she's on a show and playing Chris. That's it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, you kind of lost me because her main thing is like, I don't want you to cheat. I want you to be like a nice, respectful human being. That's it.
Yeah, and he is a nice, respectful.
He is, but he's also got this big front character that he puts on, and part of that character is potentially also his beliefs. I don't know. I don't know him. Wait, part of that is the whole, oh, I hate fat people. Fat people disgust me, blah, blah, blah. Part of that is his bravado. Some of it might be personal beliefs. I don't know. But when he saw how much it affected Brooke and her opinion of him, at least he had the balls to stand up and be like, "Do you know what, actually, that's not good. That's not a version of me that I like. I have to work on that. I have to develop that."
Yeah, but she made a mountain of it.
I mean, she went with how she was feeling.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's not like the accusing there is anything that's going there. She's not putting in it other than being bubbly like an actress in a rom-com movie.
They're just being themselves and building a relationship. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I mean it looks fine. It's just that because Chris is putting all the effort being, but I don't know. I think she's just being.
Well, yeah, well, maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll only find out by watching the show, seeing how it plays out.
Yeah, because I just
Oh,
have.
so because she's a model, she can't be genuine.
No, I'm not saying that she cannot be genuine. I'm just saying that a reality show is like almost the natural second step for them.
Potentially, but
Yeah.
you could say that for people who've got a social media following, they're fitness model, fitness coaches, and online coaches like Philip and Stella.
Okay, remind me who Philip is again.
Philip, the YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he's playing the role.
he's playing the role. There's absolutely nothing really to talk about for them two. They're like, oh, lovey dovey, aren't they? And oh, I'll put you way up at the top of the wardrobe on the photo ranking challenge. And then she did exactly the same. It's like, yeah, predictable. The
Yeah,
only
it's.
person that had the guts to not put their partner first was Mel. And, she's a bit mean about things anyway. So,
I mean, Mel is.
yeah, we're not going to go back there today. But yeah, there wasn't much really of Stella and Philip I thought was worth kind of noting.
And about our nurse,
Our nurse, what, Alyssa and
Alice
David.
and David.
Our
Yeah.
nurse and our rapper slash whatever else he used. I can't remember what the third thing was.
Yeah, I mean, he is stroking her ego.
I think they do it for each other. I think that's just what works for them.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. He got a really good looking.
Yeah,
He's just happy to play the part.
maybe they're both just happy. Maybe they're not playing parts.
I don't know.
I feel like we're just going to have to say that a lot throughout every episode. Let's see. We'll see. We'll find out because honestly, so much is still unknown because it's relative at this.
Things will come out like
Yeah.
things came out for
What previous teams?
no this one. Gian Scott. Scott is a party boy. He's successful. He has a lot of money. So
Yeah.
why not be on a reality show? It's a really fun experience. It's time to get some fame. He'll just
Maybe
life.
drum up more business.
Yeah, and he just the way he lies.
I don't know. Their rapid revelations went quite easy, along with their photo ranking. That was also easy. I wasn't expecting them to get a third revelations task in the same episode, but they did because they got the videos, didn't they? The audition. His comments about whether he does or doesn't want kids, I just thought it was quite unclear, like what his decision was. He's undecided by the sounds of it. He just doesn't want to pay any school fees if he can help it.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
is
all
where.
the money in the world, but I couldn't help but go there in my head. He's got all the money in the world, as he said in his own words, but yeah, he's got a comb over. I didn't spot it before today, but his hair's thinning on top so much. Like,
Yeah,
you've got all the money in the world, get a hair transplant, mate, and then you won't have to worry about other people whether they've got kids.
yeah, it's one of those things. The way he went right to the tuition.
Yeah, it's about money. He's
Yeah,
obviously
I mean,
very motivated by money.
he's like, he has like typically narcissistic tendencies, like it's about me, 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 me.
Yeah,
And the way he lied,
yeah. And then the producer testing him. So, what's Gia's daughter's name then? And he's like, "Oh God, I forgot." I don't know if he genuinely forgot, but I doubt it. I just he's not really asked.
I don't think he is arsed because
No. I like this woman. We're together here for like I don't know, 12 weeks. It's gonna be great. The kid's not here. Don't have to think about it. I get my TV time. If something else comes of it with Gia afterwards, he'll tackle the kid thing then.
yeah, it's, I mean, he would have said anything. I think he just lies
Potentially.
because the way Gia came back and said, I talked to my daughter, you.
Yeah. But then he corrected her like he does apparently ask.
He might have asked once or twice, but the overview of that thing is he doesn't really show any interest in
Yeah.
her daughter. So for him, it's one of those things. Come
So
on the TV show, have fun, get fame,
so if
and
he's not really showing an interest, just curious. If he's not really showing an interest in her daughter, do you think that means they shouldn't be together? I'm not judging whether it's right or your
they shouldn't be together as in.
as a couple.
Okay, let's, yeah, just screwed Gia too.
Well, I think the producers sound like this started to sound like they've screwed everyone.
Yeah, I mean, what's with the producers? Why would you actually give a single mother with a daughter? She already has enough problems and shame in her life. Why
Yeah,
would her? Why would you match somebody like that with somebody who is very shallow? Like he
I
doesn't
don't
want
know.
kids. If there is a kid, he just wants them not to be at home. Like he doesn't want any contact with.
I don't know. It seems like a very potentially tricky choice the producers because
There is nothing tricky about it.
well,
They're
there
right away
is. I think
screwed.
it's tricky because he's undecided about kids. If he gets a partner who's got a kid already, he doesn't want to pay the school fees, and they've paired him with someone who has a kid and will most likely be paying school fees for her. So put him in that uncomfortable situation and see what happens.
Why?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but
No, the
it's
point
tricky.
is, if you are somebody like a producer that is matching, unless you want to screw them both, you don't take decisions like this.
Too late, they already have.
All right, who do we have next?
I think our
Danny and
last
Beck.
couple, yeah, back.
I think we have one more couple, no?
Uh, they're the only ones I had on my number. Everybody today.
All right, yeah. Danny and Beck. It's one of those things. Danny wants to be on TV.
I think everybody's been screwed by the producers, and everybody wants to be on TV for their fame. That seems to be the angle you're coming out with every couple.
Yeah, it feels like that at least one of them desperately has come to the show for fame. They are so desperate they lied through the process, and the lies were actually caught by the producers, but they didn't care because they just want to see how far they can lie. This is a cat and mouse game with producers and these contestants and marriage. They just don't want to use them to use the word marriage in.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, too late because it is. It's married at first sight,
it is married
not
at first
couples at
sight.
first sight. Anyway, Danny and Beck. Rapid revelations. They had some tricky questions that seemed a bit hard for them, but overall, I think they handled them relatively well. It was emotional for Beck, but when isn't it?
It's one of those things. This is, I don't know. I'm tuned out. Like I know that he's there for his 15 minutes of fame, or let's say 60 days of fame,
Yeah,
and that's about it. And Beck, I think she's just, I don't know what I would say is, I don't know, she feels shame, she wants to be on TV, there is so much going on for her, but at this point of time, I believe both of them knew that there isn't happen, and
potentially.
there is like a mutual handshake that they're putting on a show.
Yeah, like we've got only like a week in. Let's just stick it out a while longer. Well, no, it's just over a week because their honeymoon was a week. So let's say they're 2 weeks in. It's like, well, might as well just keep going and see how far we get.
Yeah, that seems.
They wouldn't be the first. Photo ranking task. Beck obviously found it really easy. And I just thought, Danny, he was playing to the camera. He was like, oh, hot and stuffy in here. Let's just open the window, open the patio doors. Sorry. balcony doors. Just get some fresh air. And you can see it on her face, she was a bit like, huh? All right then. And I thought that was nerves because he was going to find this really difficult. And then, very performative, just took her photo and tossed the rest out the bloody balcony doors.
Yeah, I mean, who is going to pick them up? I don't think you can throw trash like that.
I don't think you can, but
I think it is for TV. I think
yeah,
one of the producers should have
po-
gone down and picked all the
possibly they might
photos.
have. But if we just put aside the environmentalist aspect, because I wasn't really thinking we'd need to talk about that, it was just so performative of him. One of the producers might have suggested he does it. I don't know, because I can imagine in the background he might have pulled one to us to the side and gone, "Listen, I can't do this without it getting me into an absolute world of pain for the next few days. I'm gonna get so much grief. She's not gonna stop whinging or crying, and like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, just throw them out the window. Tell her she's the only woman that you're ever looking at."
Yeah, I don't think
Ugh.
producers are that smart. I think that is his own creativity.
Either way, performative,
Yeah, it's one of those things.
but
They're
it kept her
just
happy.
Yeah, it's one of those things. They are on the show. They have to create drama, and they'll create drama.
Yeah, I can't
And
decide if I prefer seeing Beck happy on the show or sad on the show. Probably happy because she gets a little bit less screen time and she's less whingy. But
I,
she's definitely going down in my favourites list.
I don't know. I didn't know that you have favorites.
I don't necessarily have favourites, but she's definitely going down that invisible list.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I have like few people I know that are like, what do you say? Very honest with themselves.
Yeah,
Luke, Chris, and then Steven. I think that's all the men I think that are really honest.
I don't know. I can't really think about it from that aspect.
And among women, if I'm not wrong, it's Rebecca, and then it is the nurse Alyssa.
Rachel?
I don't know about her. I mean, Rachel might be for her honesty, but I don't know. I just there is something off with that woman. I don't know. I can't put a finger on her, but
Maybe. Maybe it's just a self confidence and self esteem thing.
yeah, and yeah, if you see, it's like only three people that are like mostly there, like six people. Everyone
How it
else is
appears. And
Yeah, everyone else is giving like this is a game show and we'll play it.
yeah.
I don't know, it's sad at times. With that,
I
shall
think,
we end?
yeah, I think with that, we're done for the day. We seem to be getting faster and faster at these.
It is like we are able to talk fast.
Is it talking faster or there's just less in the episode sometimes to talk about?
I mean, there isn't anything revealing.
No, not really. Well, it looks like the next episode is going to be revealing quite a lot about Rebecca and Stevens. At least for them, we'll have something to talk about for a change.
Oh, next thing will be quite revealing because I don't know what it is with the girls. I think they seem to have like a very healthy aspect of not letting each other bullshit and also
Yeah,
not
just
like,
calling people on their crap.
yeah, without being extremely, how do you say?
You know, argumentative, rude.
Extremely argumentative, rude, and defensive. Except we have Rebecca and not Rebecca, Beck and Gia.
Yeah,
They'll be them, but everyone else seems to be as a somewhat emotional mature among women. And
seem to be
yeah, and man, it's one of those things. Men usually never call anyone out. It's one of those unspoken rules of
brotherlyhood, brotherhood.
brotherhood.
Well, we've seen that in earlier seasons where one guy said some really quite inappropriate things at one of the guys only not meeting but like times that they spent with, was it Alessandra,
I don't remember.
and nobody called it out, and it got brought up in another episode to them all about how they just let it happen and why did no one say anything, so sorry, but men need to step up and start
Start saying what?
calling out crap when people are saying things that are inappropriate.
Yeah, you.
Men and women, but especially because it doesn't happen. It's just, oh, locker room banter. It's just banter. It's all in good fun. No, it's not. Some people, it's really not.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the topic,
Yeah,
and
I
we'll
think
be
I think we
ending the
better
show
call
now.
it because yeah.
Yeah, not doing that.